I killed Julia.
Mom, don't do this.
My son had absolutely nothing to do with this. He's just trying to protect me.
I knew it. I knew from the get-go. You and her, you hated Julia.
No. Carly had absolutely nothing to do with this.
Oh, so she wouldn't leave town, so you just killed her?
That's a lie!
Hey, don't.
Lily, I know how much you love your son and that you'd do anything to protect him.
I'm not trying to protect him. This is all my fault.
None of this
Yes,
is your
it
fault. I killed Julia so my dad would get back with my mom. And I'd do it again. I'm glad she's dead.
This has got to stop, okay? We have to tell the truth.
The truth is that Julia Larrabee is the reason my dad moved out on us.
That's not true. I moved out way before Julia and I became friends.
Oh, friends? So that's how you're
Look, I
putting
know
it
the
out?
situation is hurtful, but let's not make it worse. We need to figure out what happened here. Julia deserves that respect.
She doesn't deserve anything. She was a liar.
Hey, quiet down, all right?
We're all gonna quiet down or I'll take this entire conversation down to the station. Do we understand each other? Lily? Tell me what happened.
She's just gonna tell you that
All
she
right,
did.
get him out of here
I'm
now!
sorry. Jack, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say anything.
Fine. So the kid's on a first-name basis. Like my sister's gonna get justice in this town.
Go ahead, Lily.
I went over to Julia's apartment. The night she died. I know I shouldn't have. I was hurt and I was upset. Holden left because of me, but he wasn't coming home because of her. He was spending so much time with her at that apartment, and then there's the restraining order. I just thought my children were gonna lose their father forever.
Lily, please don't blame this on me.
No, I'm not. I just want people to understand how I was feeling, why I violated the restraining order and knocked on her door. She was angry. She was not happy to see me, and I said some horrible things that I regret. I was very blunt with her. She was angry, and she tried to push me out of the apartment, so I pushed her back, and she fell. And she hit her head.
What?
It was an accident. I'm so sorry.
No, it was no accident. It was homicide. Isn't that right, Jack? Tell her what the coroner said. She was hit with a blunt object.
No, she fell and hit her head on the coffee table. It was an accident. I didn't mean for her to die, I swear.
I need to remind you, anything you say will be used against you, and if you want a lawyer...
No, I don't want a lawyer. I need to tell everybody. Everybody needs to know the truth. I pushed Julia. She fell, she hit her head, and she died. I'm the only one responsible. Not Luke, not Keith. I killed her. I'm so sorry. Holden. I'm so sorry. Holden, could you come home and take care of the kids?
Lily, don't worry about the kids.
I have to. Jack's going to arrest me.
No!
Yes, he has no choice. I'm responsible for Julia's death.
Lily, there's still the matter of Luke's fingerprint on Julia's watch band.
That doesn't prove anything. She was staying at Emma's. The kids are there all the time. Who knows when Luke picked up her watch?
But I didn't.
No one's saying that you never met her.
The fingerprint was fresh and well-defined, Lily.
Who knows when she would wipe off her wristband? Who knows when the last time she wore it?
All right, she confessed. Arrest her.
She didn't do it.
I need to get him out of here.
All right, Malone, take Luke and his father.
No.
Please,
She's trying
right
to...
now.
Come on.
Luke, enough.
What, you want to arrest her? What's bad enough to...
Why don't you take Mr. Morrissey to the kitchen?
I'm not hungry. I want her arrested. My sister's murder.
You're hampering a police
And
investigation,
you're covering up a crime here to protect your cousins. Why? I spent 4 days in jail. Why you trying to pin this on me?
It's okay.
Now I'm seeing this through.
He can stay. He can stay. I don't blame him for being angry.
Fine. One more outburst, I'm charging you with obstruction. Are we clear? I heard what you said, Lily. I heard it all. And I gotta say, while it makes sense, we all knew what you were going through. Now I'm gonna need a damn good reason to believe why you're not throwing yourself under the bus for Luke.
He was angry. Angry. At Julia and his father. But he couldn't do this. He didn't do it.
I'm sorry. I need something a little more concrete than that.
I was there. I'm so sorry, Lil. She's telling the truth. She killed Julia.
Coming up on
Carly was there. But she had nothing to do with Julia's death. That was all me.
You saying you lied to me?
I'm saying you need to try to understand. It was an accident, and we thought.
An accident.
I know how bad this looks, Keith, and I should have come forward sooner, but I was very scared because of the restraining order and my children. You have to know that it was an accident. I never meant to kill her.
Let's hear it, Curly.
Lily went to Julia's, like she said, and they argued, and things got ugly, and Lily pushed her, and she fell, and she hit her head. Now, she would have called
I know,
for
but
help.
I didn't call. I didn't call the police, and I should have.
Because Keith showed up.
What?
Yes. I heard him banging on the door, and I was scared. I figured he had a key. I was scared about the restraining order, so I had to get out of there. I went out the window.
And she came to our place. And she told me what happened, and we were both very worried. So we went back to Julia's.
Julia was dead.
And your response to finding her there on the floor was to wipe the place clean of prints?
We panicked. I know how stupid it was.
It was criminal, Carly, for anyone to do, but you. You're the wife of a police
No,
detective.
It's not her fault. I'm the one who wiped the place clean. Carly just kept my secret.
No, I'm sorry, ladies. I'm not buying it. Keep an eye on these two, would you?
Where are you taking her?
My wife? We're gonna have a little chat.
We have to get back inside before Mom ruins everything. She didn't do this. I did.
Your mom already confessed to pushing Julia, and I believe her.
Well, yeah, she pushed her, but then she left. And she ran away, and then I showed up. And, you know, I finished the job.
You were talking nonsense.
Look, it's true. I'll tell you exactly what happened. I went to Julia's.
Oh. Look, what are you doing? Here, where's Lily?
Don't even say my mother's name. She is so much better than you.
Oh. I can't do this with you right now. Your mother gave me a headache.
I bet you deserved it. You're disgusting, you know that? I hate you.
You know, the feeling is starting to be very mutual. Get out of my house.
You're the one who's leaving.
What are you talking about?
Say you'll go away. Just go away. Don't make me do this.
What are you talking about?
I can't let you take my dad away from us.
It's too late. You don't have a choice.
Why can't you just go away?
What? Get off of me!
Why can you
Luke!
just go away? Why? Why? Julia. Julia, are you awake? Julia, I didn't mean it. Are you awake, Julia? Burning in Grandma's fireplace. Mom's gloves. And I didn't want her blamed for something that I did.
How could you hit someone who was injured?
Look, Dad, this is all your fault. If you hadn't slept with her, none of this would have happened. I'm going back inside and
No,
everything
you're not
that
going
happened.
anywhere.
I might have to put you in jail for being an accessory to murder. Do you know that?
I need you to understand.
I've got 2 people confessing to the same felony. And almost no forensic evidence thanks to you and your sudden urge to clean house.
We panicked.
Oh, tell me something I don't know. If Keith goes to town with Lily's confession, I might not have a choice. I might have to arrest her for murder 1. Do you know that?
No, Lily didn't mean to hurt Julia at all. She went there.
She went there to what? She went there to what? You tell me why she went over there after I served her with restraining order, and maybe, just maybe, I might believe this whole thing being an accident. Because if it went down like Lily said, that she went over there to talk to Julia, there's not a jury in the world that's gonna believe that shoving match, so let's have it.
Lily went to Julia's apartment because she found out that Luke had trashed the place. And she was concerned about how Holden would react, so she went there to clean it up. And she was almost finished when Julia showed up, and Lily tried to explain why she was there, but Julia got angry, and they had an argument, and Julia got in Lily's face, and Lily pushed her. Now, she didn't mean to push her as hard as she did. And Julia fell. And she hit her head, and Lily, you know her, she tried to help her.
What do you mean she tried? What? Help her? I thought Julia was dead.
No.
She was alive?
She'd been knocked unconscious, but she was still breathing.
Well, why didn't Lily call 911 and
I told you, because Keith was outside pounding on the door. Lily knew that he would never believe her if he saw her standing there with his sister lying on the ground, so she climbed out the window.
And that's why both of you went back, because you weren't sure that Keith had a key.
Yes, exactly. And when we got there, Julia was dead. And according to Lily, she'd been moved, or she moved, or...
What do you mean?
She wasn't in the same place when Lily left her. Anyway, we started cleaning up the place.
But why? Why clean if it was an accident?
Because Lily had left the scene. She knew how it would look. It was terrible. And with the restraining order and the history, she knew that nobody would believe her.
Believe what? You think anybody is gonna believe you now after you let an innocent man take the fall
Stop
for this?
browbeating Carly.
Sorry, Detective.
She doesn't know anything.
Well, she knows a lot more than she let on, Lily. And so do you.
What did you tell him? Carly, I told him that Luke trashed Julia's place. Why? I had to. I had to tell him the truth. He wouldn't believe me. No one would believe you if you said that you went over there just to talk to her, Lily. Do you realize what you've done? Besides save your neck in my marriage.
There's a few contradictions I want sorted out, so everybody's meeting me down at the station. I'll take their
No,
statements
that's
there.
not necessary because I've confessed. Can I just call my attorney and I will go down to the police
You
station?
seem awfully eager to get arrested. Why is that, Lily?
It's gone on long enough. I want it to end. For everyone's sake.
And that would be fine if you were guilty.
She confessed.
To pushing Julia, who fell down and hit her head. But Julia was alive when Lily left.
No, she wasn't.
That's not what you told Carly. And if Julia was alive,
And you left her there?
She was already dead. I lied to Carly because I knew she wouldn't believe it was an accident.
did she lie to you, Carly?
No. See, I'm very convincing. I needed her to come back to the apartment to help me clean up.
Why? Why? If Julie was already dead, why'd you leave? Why didn't you just stay there and finish the job? Make sure there were no prints to be found.
I told you because Keith was knocking at the door.
Are you telling me that you left my sister on the floor to die and I was on the other side of the door? What kind of a person are you?
This is not her fault.
You don't have to do this.
Yes, I do. I killed Julia. Now take me down to the police station so I can make an official statement or whatever.
Oh, you know what? Arrest them all. They all hated my sister. They're all guilty. Lock them up.